Amphibia mod to show you. I made one of these not too long ago. I don't know, maybe a month ago, and it was for a customer that I built a watch for before, and so he wanted one to gift. And then when he received it to gift, he liked it so much he said, "Make me an identical watch." So since it was for him, I don't care to make an identical watch if I'm sending it to the same person, though normally I do not do that. So we did an identical watch. Same exact strap as before. Same case, same anchor engraved crown. Baikal bezel. We did a white handset and then a custom painted white seconds hand. That's got the lighter blue to kind of go with this blue out here on this Baikal bezel. Small window exhibition case back, silver rotor, and a stainless steel movement holder. So that is his build. And then just so you guys know, with these builds, the bezels will turn left, they will turn right. You will have to look up how this Baikal bezel works. It has something to do with the amount of decompression needed on a diver based on its depth, is my understanding. Very cool bezel, not probably functional in our everyday lives, but so just to throw that out there. So it'll turn left, it'll turn right. Automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, wear it, put it in a watch winder. But to wind it, you will take the crown off the threads, and at that point, you'll hear it clicking, and you can wind it. A wind is a turn away from you. I wind it back and forth to keep my spacing. The backwards wind doesn't do anything for you, but it's better than just, unless you get this down. Because if you push on it, you start threading it back down. If you pull on it, you put it in your set motion. So I can hold it straight, just going back and forth. If you do it for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, which is what you want to do, you'll keep time, even if you're not very active. If you do it for something closer to 20 seconds, you're going to max out your 31 plus hour power reserve. You cannot overwind it. You can wind it all day. It will not hurt it. Pull the crown out. You can now set your time. It's not a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. You'll notice you've got a wobble crown that deflects lateral pressure against that stem from going into the movement. So if you're pushing and prying on it, it will not transfer that over. Also, you'll notice you've got there was no setting here for your date. Okay, Google, what's today's date?
It is Saturday, June 12th,
12. So it's a week past. All right, so, oh my gosh. I don't need Google to tell me more stuff. So if you advance that to midnight, it's going to skip forward. If you go back to 8 o'clock, you will notice the 20 is starting to go up and it drops back down. Then you can advance it back forward. And that is your quick date set. So just to help Mr. Cross a little bit, we'll sit here and we will advance it for him, just since we're on the 12th. So this is your quick date set. Once you get it down on how to do it, it's not too terrible. If you miss a day, not a big deal to advance it a day, you know. If you're over a couple days, man, it could be a pain. So we'll get them a little closer to that 12. But at least you can see on ones that have a date wheel. So you'll notice a lot of my custom dial builds do not have a date wheel set up on them. And that's just because I don't want to make those people have to do this too. So if they want a date wheel complication, not a big deal. We can do that for them. But 9 times out of 10, or probably 19 times out of 20, my custom dial builds do not have that, so that I don't have to explain this to them and they don't have to go through this. Because a lot of people these days do not have just a single watch they're wearing all the time. They've got 30, 40, 50 watches. I've got over 600. So for me, setting the time is good enough. If it's a quartz watch, which a lot of my watches these days are not quartz watches. If it's a quartz watch, it's probably within spec, unless it's dead. Okay, Google, what time is it?
3:51 p.m.
PM. So let's get back around. See, that wasn't too terrible, was it? Push it right back over, thread it right back down. It is done. So we were back to the 12th. We just advanced it 3 weeks in what, 2 minutes maybe? Matching beads to go with it, just like the ones we did before, and a slider box, one of my vintage Baktak slider boxes, which I don't know why my phone doesn't know what to focus in on, so it just blurs everything. And then, since I know this is going to him specifically, we've got his build and warranty cards, which will be in the box as well. I don't have his stuff sitting over here, of course, because I was thinking, I'm just going to show a little recap of this, but it will come with watch cleaner. It will come with leather conditioner for his strap, scratch remover, and a microfiber. The watch cleaner is good on all glass and metal parts here. It's non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. The leather conditioner will keep this nice and soft. Apply it sparingly every once in a while if this is getting rough. This is an acrylic glass. You can scratch it if you do. Put a tiny bit of the scratch remover on there, which is Novus 2. Polywatch also works great. Buff against that scratch with the microfiber, and you will knock it out in about 15 seconds. If you can put some heat on your thumb, it goes a little bit quicker. Just use what you need, because the rest can get pushed under the bezel. You're going to soak into the rag, so just a tiny bit to fill that area. So that is the build. Obviously, he liked it before. I'm assuming he's going to like it again. So thank you, sir, for ordering another one for me, from me, and I will get this shipped out to you Monday. So thank you for your time, and if you want me to build you something custom and unique, though this isn't unique, but it's going to the same guy, but if you want me to bug you something custom unique, reach out, and I'll see what I can do for you. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.